Hello everyone, hope you're doing great, and this video especially for people who are preparing for the upcoming SAT exam, SAT test. That's a very interesting question here. It's from SAT question bank, so you can access them online. Um, there is the quadratic function h is defined as shown. H of x equals to 2 times quantity x minus 4 to the power of 2 minus 32. The graph of y equals h of x intersects the x-axis at points 0, 0 and t0, where t is a constant. What is the value of t? So this is a very interesting question. It might seem difficult, but it is basically testing our understanding of the behavior of quadratic functions. We know that a quadratic functions graph is a parabola, something like this, and it is symmetric. So there is axis of symmetry somewhere here, and this point is the vertex, and usually we use h and k to denote the x and y coordinates. And there's something about the zeros, the x-intercepts, if there are any zeros. So let's say this is the x-axis. This is the x-axis, and these points are the zeros. So let's call this one M, the first zero, and N, the second zero. So with respect to this axis of symmetry, so this H, the x coordinate of vertex, is in the midpoint of the line segment connecting M to N. In other words, the distance from M to H is the same as the distance from H to N. So in this question specifically, when we know M, they give us one, it's 0, 0. So we know this point here is 0, 0. So the y must be 0, so that means M equals to 0. And then for N, it's exactly the same distance away from H that M is. So what is H? So that's another interesting point. When we want to define a quadratic function, we can use vertex form if we know the vertex, which is like f of x equals to a times quantity x minus h, which is the x coordinate of vertex squared plus k. So we can see from this formula, I'm going to write it again. That's 2x minus 4 to the power of 2 minus 32. So obviously I can find h. H is equal to 4. So if this is equal to 4, so from 0 to 4 is 4 units, that means n is 4 units away from h, and that is 8. And you get the answer. I mean, there are other ways to solve this. I mean, you can expand this one, and or you can just solve it with quadratic formula. But this question can be solved in less than 10 seconds once you have understood what to do. I hope you enjoyed the video. I try to upload more later. This is just to inspire you and do continue doing your great job for the exam.